Hey, Shalom. Kahala Yahweh Bahasham, Yahweh Shai Bahasham, Waha Rakakadash. Double honors to the apostles of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to your Akim pushing this word in truth and sincerity. This is Matthew from the GMS Dallas camp and wanted to go into a quick lesson. Lord willing, this will be edifying. Coming through the spirit of Yahweh, which is the true Hebrew name of who the world ignorantly calls God. All right. And his name is Yahweh, meaning he is. And his son is Yahweh Shai. Okay. And that is who the world ignorantly calls Jesus Christ, which is true biblical Hebrew name is Yahweh Shai. All right. And the blessing was given to the nation of Israel, which used to call Black, Latinos, and Native Americans. Now, what we're seeing here is prophecy that is going and ringing off the hook. We're seeing all the people, these Americans and all over the world. You have the Netherlands I got here. I'm going to go ahead and play it. As you see, a lot of things are going down. Okay, you're starting to see a lot of people are fighting back on the government. You see where it says the C19 anti-lockdown riots in the Netherlands continue for the third night as PM condemns violence, and that's going to the Prime Minister. So you're seeing a lot of turmoil throughout the world, even like you say, when things are even to trickle down here in America. Okay, and when you say it's trickling down here in America, look what just happened a couple of weeks ago. You had all these Trump supporters do what? They went and rushed into the Capitol, and I think something just like that happened in Russia. So it's going down all over the world. So what we're starting to see, this is like I say, this is prophecy. Okay, they're not regarding their kings or princes. You know what I'm saying? They're not regarding their governments. People are starting to fight back, and what's going to happen? You see these troops on the horse. It's going to be more and more starting to come out. And like I said, this is going to happen here in America too, where a lot of the bird brains live. A lot of the bird brains in America feel like they can't be touched, and since they have a new president, he's gonna solve it all because they have a new president and a first so-called black first lady, black vice president. America's through and the world is through. Okay, because it's ran by who? Esau Edom, which is the so-called white man. All right, like you said, we having these anti-lockdown riots, things like that, right? Now, when I pulled up chaos in the streets worldwide, look at that. We were just looking at the Netherlands, Russia. Russia, like I say, the police is fighting back because they're having protests. You know what I'm saying? Look at this out of control hoons on, I guess that St. Kilda Street. All this is going on. And people here still waiting on the stimulus check thinking things going to get better. Okay? And all these jabs that people taking thinking they're going to, be okay. But yet you seeing people shaking. After they take the jab, people are dying, passing away. Hey, Esau, he's finna... his kingdom is crumbling, and he's trying to do whatever he can to fix it. Now, how he's going to fix this? It's going to be order out chaos. Okay, the chaos is happening, so he's going to have to bring order. Okay, so he's got to bring order from all this chaos that's happening, right? So let's get this here. Because these people are, like I said, they're running mad. You got to wear masks on your face. Now they're talking about putting on 2 masks. Somebody will do better. They're trying to suffocate you. He is trying to suffocate the world. This man has to go. He is terrible. He is terrible. All right, this is Second Ezra 15, verse 16. It says, "For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another." That's gonna happen. You have people that don't have jobs, okay, and their families starting to they're about to lose their homes and their family is starving. People go to drastic measures, and what's that's gonna be is you're gonna have people going to their neighbor's house. You know what I'm saying? Going robbing stores. All this is about to go down, and you're about to see it in more of a fashion. Even in these suburban areas, it's gonna get bad out here. It's gonna get real bad. All right. It says they shouldn't regard their kings nor princes. Now we saw that, like you say, the capital, and also we seeing it right here in the Netherlands, right? We're seeing it in like I said, lockdown measures in Spain and Denmark. I guess it jumped to another video here. Okay, and the Netherlands citizens bring citizens out in protest. So all this is going down. All this is going down, right? So let's go back to 2nd Ezra 15 to 16. For there shall be sedition among men and invading one another. They shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. Okay? A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And we're starting to see that more and more. It's going to get more. The lockdown is going to happen more here in America as well. You know, it's going to be because right now you're seeing that people can't, a lot of restrictions on traveling to other countries, things like that is happening. It's going to be more of a can't travel from state to state and from city to city. That's going to happen, okay? And the Lord, we're getting excited about this because these are the prophecies. And why are we getting excited? Because we know the kingdom of heaven is right around the corner. We know we have to go through things. That's why the Lord has provided a grace period for his men, which is the elect of Israel, to get our minds right. Lord willing, I'm a part of that number. To get our minds right, to get spiritually awoke and aware enough for when Esau comes down with great wrath. There's a reason in Revelation 12 and 12, knowing but they have a short time, that we are prepared to go through these times that we're in, or we're definitely finna get in more of Jacob's trouble. Knowing that you have to watch, be circumspect, you know what I'm saying, and watch what you got to watch round about, as they read in Ephesians. Okay? Matter of fact, I'll get there. This is Ephesians 5. This is Ephesians 5, okay? And 15. Okay. It says, see then that ye walk circumspectly, not as fools, but as wise. Okay? So we should walk circumspectly, not as fools. And what does that circumspectly mean? It's basically you keeping your head on the swivel. You watch it round about you. Okay? A 360 watch. Okay? Because it says not as fools. Because fools is not going to regard to what's going on right now. Because fools don't look what's going on outside their front, outside the inside of the walls of their home. They don't see what's happening in other cities and other countries. A fool won't see like a punch. What's going on with these prophecies. A fool will not see these prophecies or see what's going on until it hit them right in the mouth. Okay, but a wise man will watch circumspectly, looking around. Why? Verse 16, Ephesians 5 and 16. Because we're going to be redeeming the time because the days are evil. Why the days are evil? And we know the days are evil because in Job 9 and 24, it said the earth was given to the hands of the wicked, and he covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, who and where is he? And we know that's who? Esau, Edom. You have three classes of men in this world. You have the sons of the Most High. Okay, you have sons of man, you have sons of wicked. The sons of the Most High is the nation of Israel. Okay, and the sons of man is the other nations that's walking around the world. And then you have the sons of the wicked. and that is the sons of Esau. Okay, Esau, Edom. All right, and you can read about Jacob and Esau in Genesis 25 through 27, going in from their birth. Okay, going into the blessing that the both brothers received from their father Isaac. Okay, and the blessing that the Most High Yahweh gave was through the bloodline of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Now, this is who Esau is going to come down on ultimately and try to make sure they try to wipe out the nation of Israel, but he will not be able to, right? Because the Lord had, especially the elect men, has put a covering over us, and we have that faith and that belief that we will be delivered through Jacob's trouble. Okay, but he will continue providing solutions, like I say, through the chaos that's going on. Because, like I said, he got to bring forth solutions. This is his whole agenda is to set up a solution to come down on you Jakes, you so-called Black Latinos, the Native Americans. That's why that jab that they're trying to they're issuing out. They saying this, they want to bring it to the people that's most vulnerable to it. And they've been pouring that out and saying it went from a Chinese virus to now a Black Latino Native American virus. Come on now. But let's get back into it. This second Ezra is 15, and actually I wanted to jump into I'm gonna jump into verse 17, and I'm gonna jump to 20 from there. This is a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. Let me see here. It says, verse 20 says, "Behold, saith Yahweh, I will call together all the kings of the earth to reverence me, which are from the rising of the sun, from the south, and from the east, and Lambanus, to turn themselves once again, one against another, to repay the things that they have done to them." Okay, so who is that? The Lord is gonna pay whoever the other kings of the world who have been on the nation of Israel and had their boot on our necks and have us in a subjection, and we're going through oppression. Okay, the Lord is going to have them kings of the earth going against one another. Okay, that's why he's bringing them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. Okay, and he's going to plead for his people. Right? He's going to bring them down to the valley of Jehoshaphat. And he's going to plead for his people. Before that happens, though, okay? Before that happens, matter of fact, we're going to get something else here. Before that happens, he is going to do, he's going to bring a solution to all this chaos, which is going to be what? Martial law. Okay, that's why it says you won't be able to go from city to city. You may just probably be able to step out in the front yard of your house and go right back in. Or just if you're in an apartment, just step out the apartment and go right back in. Because this chaos is not going to go down. It's not going to simmer down. It's going to get more and more. You're going to see more riots. You're going to see more foreign troops in the neighborhoods, And they're going to say we need a solution because with all this chaos and riot, it's going to cost money. And you're going to see the different prices of items supplies that's going to go up in the stores. And then you're going to see the dollar is basically about done. So when that fiat currency of the dollar completely collapse, it's going to be, we need help. We need some type of solution for this chaos that's happening, which is going to bring martial law, and also for the financial issue, which is going to bring in what? The chip. All right. This is Revelation 13, verse 16. It says, "And he causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond." Okay, that's everybody, small and great. All right, from your LeBron James to your neighbor Billy, okay, that lives next door to you, okay? The ones in the trailer park, the people in India, Africa, you know what I'm saying? Jamaica, everywhere, you know what I'm saying? Russia. causes all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. Okay, people walking in the streets, people in prison. All right, everybody to receive in the right hand or in their foreheads. Okay, they're gonna receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. All right, and that no man might buy or sell save that he has a mark or the name of the beast or the number of his name. So this is coming. You're gonna have you're gonna have to receive a chip, because when you go into that word mark, that goes into charisma. Okay, all right. And that if you go into that root word karaka, mean to impel, to actually, impale. So that's what that's going into. And like I said, in your right hand and your forehead. But when you go into verse 14, chapter 14, verse 9, it says, and the third angel followed them, saying with a loud voice, if any man worship the beast and his image and receive his mark in his forehead or in his hand. It didn't give no indication on which hand at that point. So this is letting you know that if you receive it, okay, you're gonna be destroyed as well. Like I said, Esau is planning this because that'll make him be your God. That is something that you cannot repent and turn back to. If you receive that mark of the beast, okay, that RFID chip injected in you to help you buy, sell, you know what I'm saying, to go through day-to-day life, then Esau, he's won. You've lost. You're going to be destroyed along with the 2/3, okay, and along with the heathen nation. And when I say the 2/3, I'm talking about the 2/3 of Israel, okay. Verse 10, it says, the same shall drink of the wine in the wrath of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, which is poured out without mixture into the cup of his indignation. And what do indignation mean? Righteous anger, okay? And that's going to bring in that woe, that destruction. It says, and he shall be tormented with fire and brimstone. And that sounds like what? Sodom and Gomorrah. They was tormented with fire and brimstone. And how is that going to start? Through thermonuclear destruction. In the presence of the holy angel, in the presence of the Lamb. And who was the Lamb? Yahweh Shai, who will be coming delivering us, you know what I'm saying, from this chaos that's about to happen. All right? So, what we're seeing in the streets, Esau is going to try to bring forth order. And he's going to bring forth, shut down on me. He's going to bring forth chaos, which is happening. And what's going to happen? He's going to bring a solution to solve all the problem. Get everybody in the house, make sure you receive the jab, because we still have a pandemic going on. And also, like I say, that's going to prep you, that jab is going to prep you for what? The RFID chip. And then you're going to see if, like I say, who's going to be your God. It's going to be the living power, Yahweh, okay? And we can't get to the Father but through the Son, Yahweh Shai. Or is it going to be Esau? Now the Lord is spiritually supposed to be prepping ourselves, because the Lord is getting us ready for Jacob's trouble. So with that, I'd like to give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Waha, Rachakadash. Hey, double honors to the Apostle of Great Millstone. Peace and blessings to Yahakim. Keep pushing the word. Shalom.